being the soldier.
Do you feel like you're a soldier when you're playing Call of Duty?
Yep.
Feeling like the soldiers in Call of Duty or the orc or troll in World of Warcraft. This kind of human avatar hybrid that one morphs into might be a simple case of escapism for some. A couple hours winding down, blowing out brains of Nazi zombies. Perhaps it's just as innocent as sipping on red wine while lost in the pages of a great novel. But for some folks, this immersion into the mysterious landscape of massively multiplayer online role-playing games, or MMORPGs, like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft, can become a social communication nightmare.
I think it's a boyhood fantasy of always the guns and the army and the working together and the fantasy being able to come to life in a safe manner. Safe.
Unlike traditional video games, which are often played alone, online games offer players a chance to pair up with dozens, sometimes hundreds of gamers every time they play. Online gamers play just as much to form social relationships as they do to conquer the games. And recent studies into the uses of computer-mediated communication suggest that the formation of virtual relationships may be just as desirable, if not more so, than face-to-face interactions.
When zombies first came out is when I really got hooked, because it was that intimate connection with the friends and the surviving the zombie and the whole zombie phase that's kind of going on in the last year. So it's just kind of that, it's all just about fantasy. It's about being able to live out your fantasy on this TV. And because it's so real, it's just easy to fit in, and the better you are, it's just, you know, you just keep getting better and better, so.
As with other forms of addiction, there is wide debate in the academic field about what actually constitutes an MMORPG addict. But ask anyone who has lived with a hardcore online gamer, and they will tell you what it feels like to live with someone who has opted out of the real world to play out their fantasies as make-believe avatars instead. Facebook pages like Neglected Wives of Gamer Husbands provide a little cyber corner where women who know where the city of Raptor is, know which vehicle a warthog is, or have ever fallen asleep to the sound of gunfire while their hubby captures the headquarters can come to vent. That might sound funny. Some other cyberspaces for gamer wives show a glimpse of the darker side of this type of media addiction. This post was found on yahoo.answers.com. My husband plays from the time he gets up until he goes to work. On weekends, it's from the time he gets up until 6 a.m. the next morning. Then he sleeps till 4 p.m. and is on the game again, constantly. If he isn't at work or asleep, he is on the game. He ignores me and his 2 young children. If he doesn't slow down with the game, I will divorce him. There are also a lot of websites devoted to the MMORPG addicts who want to quit. Here's how a World of Warcraft gamer on wowdetox.com warns other gamers about the pitfalls of MMORPG addiction. If you have a family, a job, or are short on time, then this game is not one for you. I hate to admit this, but it took me too long to figure it out. I would do anything to get back the wasted life I spent sitting in a computer chair staring at a colorful screen. I love my family, and infinite, non-ending RPGs are not meant to be played when real life depends on you. Too bad I didn't realize it when my friend stopped logging in over a year ago. I blame no one thing except myself. Everyone who plays for over 20 hours a week will tell you, it's just a game. I don't have to play that long, but there's nothing else to do. All I can say to that is yes. Yes, there is. The world is massive and filled with good and bad things, fun and boring things. But it's the real world, and it has real people, real buildings, real adventure, and real fun. Fishing in real life with my kids is way better than clicking on a pixel bobber. Man, his dip into the MMORPG addiction world might be over. We wish him the very best.
Glory shall yield for the might of the honorable!
I've gotten to the point where I've played it so much that I've actually become sort of sick of it, and I've kind of moved on to other things. I haven't bought the new game that's come out yet because I'm so focused right now at the gym and with life and the kids and stuff that I know that if I move on to that new game, that it's going to potentially start to rob my time that's extremely valuable in other areas.
For Communication Media History, I'm Melissa Malloy.
Point where I've played it so much that I've actually become sort of sick of it.